This good-looking red station wagon is the 2021 Mercedes-Benz E450 all-terrain. Technically, it's an SUV, which means that technically it is not our 2021 MotorTrend Car of the Year. What am I talking about? Let's find out. You might think that Mercedes' wealthiest customers are buying sports cars or big convertibles, but no, they're buying E-Class wagons. This is no longer an E-Class wagon because it has a slight lift and maybe some armor plating over here. Technically, somehow, it's an SUV. Now, there's actually a market for vehicles like this. Small one, there's just two competitors. There's the Audi A6 Allroad and there's the Volvo V90 Cross Country. But what Mercedes is trying to do, they're trying to kill two birds with one stone, right? You keep your wealthy wagon customers happy, but you also trick some customers who would never consider owning a station wagon into purchasing an SUV. Clever, right? Probably too clever. I'm of two minds about the design of the E450 all-terrain. On the one hand, it's a really handsome station wagon. On the other hand, it's a really handsome station wagon that has dressed up like a truck for Halloween. Let's focus on the good stuff. Mercedes' design team right now is just firing on almost all of their cylinders. Electric vehicles notwithstanding, they are the masters of form, they are the masters of surfacing. This thing has a huge grille. Well, Mercedes have always had a huge grille, and this one looks really good. Plus, look at the size of the three-pointed star. I'll let you know a secret. That's what the customers like. Then you've got these awesome headlights. It's like opening a jewelry box, right? If you're a mockingbird and you like shiny objects, look at that. Coming down the side, what jumps out at me is that this car screams, I'm rear-wheel drive because of this huge dash-to-axle ratio right here. All this metal between the door cut and the wheel. However, they cover some of that metal up with this plastic because that's how you make it look like an SUV. And the idea is, when you go off-roading, you'll scratch plastic as opposed to metal. You're never gonna go off-roading. You know how I know? Look at these wheels. These look so expensive. You would keep these as far away from a rock as possible. Plus, these wheels are covered up in Pirelli P0 tires. P0s are standard equipment on the Porsche 911. You're not going off-road. Coming back, well, I mean, it's just a great looking wagon. I love long roofs, my favorite type of car. It's got a dual pane sunroof here. I wish it was just a solid metal roof. Can't get that in the US, oh well. All the bright work has been pulled off. It's replaced with blacked out chrome, which I think looks really cool. There's some bright work down here to draw your eyes to the fact that they've put in this plastic cladding down here. Coming out to the back, it looks like a Mercedes wagon. It looks great. Look, am I being unnecessarily harsh? Yes, because they no longer sell the E450. If they sold that alongside with this, I'd have no complaints. But since they don't, I do. The thing about Mercedes' design team is the interior people are just as good, if not better, than the exterior people. This is a fantastic cabin. Sure, there's no leather right here, but that's only because we forgot to check that option box. Beautiful open pore wood, everything is elegant. The seat controls look like an Ames chair. These speaker grills, they're drilled out. They look so cool. Only thing I don't get is the new steering wheel. I do not like it. It's just this big, giant black plastic V. It's not good. It's not as nice as the rest of the car. Moving on. I actually owe Mercedes an apology, and I hate to apologize to car makers, but when this new infotainment system that they call MBUX, MBUX, Mercedes-Benz User Experience, first came out, I was very dismissive of it. I said, it's too complicated. That said, this is so packed with features, it's crazy. Let me show you one menu. So we'll come over here to comfort. I think we can all agree this would be a much better review if I was getting a massage, so I will pick full strength massage. Aha, much better, right? Ambient lighting, this is nuts, look at this. Okay, so I've got basically every color imaginable available through this color wheel. I just kind of move my finger and now it's green. The amount of functionality packed in here is mind-blowing. As far as like actual comfort goes, big roomy cabin. Yeah, it's a mid-sized car technically, but in reality it's pretty full-size. Lots of room in this row. In the middle row, there's plenty of room. And I say middle row because there actually is a third row. This is the only station wagon on sale in the US that offers 3 rows of seats. Let's talk performance. Because this is an E450, it has one of my very favorite engines under the hood. It's a 3-liter inline six, not a V6, an inline six, which means it's very smooth and it sounds really good. It also has a 48-volt electrical system that makes it really efficient because you don't have to have a water pump, you don't have to have an alternator. In fact, there's no belts whatsoever. It's turbocharged and there's a hybrid assist motor. So you add all that together, you get 362 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque, which is enough to accelerate this car to 60 miles an hour in 5 seconds flat. How does it handle? Really well, because it's not an SUV, it's a car. Cars handle better than SUVs. It also has a bunch of off-road driving modes, not that you're ever going to go off-road. Because it's a mild hybrid, the efficiency is actually pretty good. Your fuel economy, you get 22 miles per gallon in the city and 28 miles per gallon on the highway. Safety is one of Mercedes' brand values, and they have stated that in the future, nobody will die inside of a Mercedes-Benz. As such, this car has a 5-star crash rating in every single category. And it has almost every active safety feature on the market. How much? Well, a lot. The E450 All-Terrain starts at almost $69,000. The red one next to me is nearly $85,000. But how does it do against the competition? It costs more. It's a few $1,000s more than the Audi, and it's thousands and thousands of dollars more than the Volvo. Mercedes are expensive. News at 11. If there's one thing I want you to know about the 2021 Mercedes-Benz E450 All-Terrain, it's that it's our 2021 MotorTrend Car of the Year. Forget all the SUV nonsense. This is an E-Class. The E-Class was our 2021 MotorTrend Car of the Year. Therefore, this is the 2021 Wagon of the Year. To see vehicle rankings and a complete buyer's guide, please visit MotorTrend.com/cars.